Hey everybody, James back here again, bringing you another video including the Marlin XT22 here. Now I've had this rifle for almost 2 years and I've basically never really did a review on it. I mean, I've done a lot of shooting clips and hunting with it, and I've never told you guys my thoughts on the rifle and stuff like that, and how it handles and what I feel like it's capable of. And I know you know there's a lot of fans out there of mine that actually stay tuned on my videos just to see this gun. And I've had a lot of people tell me that their gun was been messing up and stuff like that, and had questions for me. So I'm going to make this video, and it's basically going to be just the review of it, and the only review of it. And I'll probably do a lot more shooting clips with it, but this is the only time I'm ever going to really go in depth detail, because I'm not really, I do reviews every once in a while, but I like shooting more. So, and this basically right now, the gun itself, I've had it long enough, I should say it's field tested for me, because I put probably over 500 rounds through it. And I know that's not a lot, but for a bolt action, you have to cycle it yourself. To me, that's a lot of time sitting there cycling that bolt. So I feel like it's broken in. I feel like it's ready for a review, and that's why I'm going to give you guys one. So you can probably see here, if you've been following my channel, I upgraded the scope that has the center point 4x16x40 on it now, and it's a pretty nice scope. I love it because it can zoom in so close that I can actually see my grouping, because with the little 9-power-by-32 at 100 yards, the 3-inch target looked like a dot basically, and it wasn't that accurate for me. But anyway, back to the gun itself. You know, if you've never seen a XT22, I know Nothing Fancy did a big video on a few XT22s and the 925 or the 900 series model that was before this gun, and I'm just going to stick with this gun because that's the only one I have. You know, the only difference between this one and the older model is Marlin made the older model, and this one's made by Remington. And basically the only other thing is the adjustable trigger on the newer models. But yeah, this is the full-size version. If you want to go on Marlin's website, you can see all the different sizes and features and barrels and stuff like that this can come with. This is just a standard XT22 with the magazine fed. Regular contour, I think medium, they call it a medium contour barrel. It's just a standard barrel, micro groove. That's another thing, you know, Marlin's notorious for the micro grooving. This gun comes with 2 styles of mounting an optic. It has the actual dovetail groove all the way down the receiver, and you can kind of see in there it's got screws, blind screw holes for scope bases you can put on, or a one-piece scope base. I know there's a bunch of companies out there now making one pieces for this. I've actually seen a video with a channel called Mostly 22. He's got a one-piece scope base. If you're interested in that, go check that out. Like I said, the channel's called Mostly 22 LR. Rob Rosenberger, he's a pretty cool guy. And other than that, I mean, the stock, it's the standard wood stock, nothing really special. It comes with the wood studs already installed. The action's really super smooth. Got to load around there. But yeah, the action's super smooth. Works really well. Nice and tight fit, snug. The adjustable trigger, it's the Marlin style called Profire. I got a few videos on how to adjust that and disassemble this rifle. So if you want to see that, go ahead, check my channel out and scroll through the videos to look for that. Yeah, there really isn't much to talk about this rifle. I mean, it explains itself. You can see the rear sight there. It comes pre-installed on the rifle when you buy it. It's got just a regular sight up there, nothing highlighted, or I think it's got a little white dot on it, but that's about it. It's not like a Trijicon or anything. I put the bipod on myself. It just clamps on there. You know, the only thing it comes with this rifle when you buy it brand new, I mean, unless you buy a package or something like that, it don't come with the scope or anything. It's just the bare rifle. And nowadays, I don't know how much they're running for, but I wouldn't personally pay over $200 for it. It's not worth it to me. I don't know if you guys heard the story behind this rifle or not, but I actually had it price matched from Walmart at Gander Mountain. The store price matches, or Gander Mountain I should say, supposedly price matches any store within a 50-mile radius, and they had this sitting on the shelf, and I was out looking for a bolt action 22 anyway, but I wasn't really expecting to buy one that day, and they had this on the shelf, and I started talking to one of the associates that works there, and I said, well, do you guys price match? And they said, yeah, you have to have a store within a 50-mile radius. So I knew of a Walmart that was actually 30 miles or 35 miles away, and I called them up, and they actually had one in stock. So the reason they price match is only because the item is cheaper and it's in stock. So Gander Mountain gave me the price of Walmart, and it was way under $200. They were wanting like $240 or $249 for this rifle, which to me is way overpriced. You know, this is the $200 CZ rifle, basically. I mean, you know, there's some hardcore die fans out there that love CZ rifles, and I've never shot one personally, but I could tell you right now, it's what I've seen from CZ that I could pretty much do about with this rifle. Because I'm pretty sure this rifle, if I had the right ammunition, and that's another thing, this thing will eat any ammunition, no problem. You know, it's a bolt gun, and it shoots them just about every ammunition accurately too, to a certain point. I mean, you know, your match is going to be a little more accurate, and your CCIs are going to be a little more accurate than the bulk. But you know, if you guys have been following my channel, like I mentioned, and stay tuned with these videos from me shooting and having clips uploaded and stuff, you've seen what this rifle can do. And you know, if I had shot, which I have a planned video here soon of shooting this rifle at 100 yards with some better quality ammo. Really, the only ammo I have on stock at the moment is bulk, but I do have some CCI I'll probably be able to get out and do some gripping at 100 yards with, which would be really nice, because I guarantee, like I said, this rifle is going to be a 1 MOA rifle. 100 yards, I'd have to have a group within an inch, which I probably, you know, I could probably do. I mean, I could hit 3 inches at 200 yards. I'm pretty sure I could do 1 inch at 100. So, you know, this rifle, to me, probably one of the best rifles that I've spent money on for that price. Like I said, under $200, it was like $187 plus tax. And you know, another thing was that I got the ammo. I got a big bucket old bullet, or whatever they call that, from Remington. The Gander Mountain had one left, and I got it for, it was $69.99 on top of this gun. So I actually walked out the store with this gun for $249 plus tax, with the 1,400 rounds on top of that. That was the total price. So, you know, like $250. I walked out the store with a gun and 1,400 rounds, which I was really happy with, because, you know, I walked in and didn't want to spend that much money on this gun, because I usually don't shop at Gander anyway, but, you know, I guess sometimes it works out. And I know Windwalker Outdoors, he loves his. He's got his with the Boyd stock. I believe it's an SS stock. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I haven't updated the stock yet. And his is the older model, like I was telling you guys earlier, before they put the adjustable trigger in. But, you know, Marlin makes good guns, and you know, I guess they've been having some quality check issues because of Remington buying them out. They've been getting real skimpy and cheap on their parts or something, I don't know, but luckily I've had no issues. The only real issue I've had with this gun, which it was my fault anyway, I was trying to disassemble it, and the magazine latch got caught in the stock and it snapped off, so I had to order a new one of those. But that was my fault. It wasn't the the gun manufacturer. But yeah, I mean, I love this gun. I mean, it's just one of those things that this is my go-to squirrel gun. Now, I used to shoot a Marlin Model 60 all the time, which I still have it, and I still, take it out every once in a while to shoot it. But this is, my sniper rifle, my rat sniper rifle. So, yep, I wanted to give you guys a little taste of my review. I know there's probably so many of them out there, and everybody has opinion. So, now in the magazine, I didn't talk about the magazine. It holds 10 rounds, and I believe that the Marlin 795 magazine fits also. I've never bought another magazine. I just had the same mag that it came with. So, but yeah, I mean, magazine fed. Like I said, if you really want something different, you don't want a magazine fed, you can go on the Marlin website and see what all the other options, because they do offer a tube fed magazine. So, and that tube fed magazine gun, the XT22, shoots all the 22s except the Magnum. So, yep. This gun, to me, probably the best 22 for under $200. I can tell you that. At least bolt, anyway. Bolt gun. I mean, I'm sure that there's some few semi-autos that are at $20 or $200 that can probably perform just as good, but the Savage SVSRs and all them, to me that's a waste of money, because you can get this same model with the threaded barrel for almost half that cost. So yeah, like I said, if you check out all them features and options on the Marlin website, you wouldn't believe how many options this thing has. But yep, I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of my review, and hope you like it. If you have any questions, let me know. I try to answer them as best as I can with the knowledge that I have. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye.